selected. Ready. Edit unit. JR 4 do 5. JR 4 do effect. Ohio. North Texas selected. JR. New Minnesota selected.
Shut up, Kimani.
JR. Edit. Ready. Ready. Home team selection Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football is with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Guys, we said it earlier, fun to see a rematch of last year's title game. You know, you think back on that game when it was 31-7, everybody thought it was all over. Everyone except the Irish. They fought back, got close. But how do they get redemption at this point?
Well, they got to be more consistent. They had a 79-play drive. They started the game, they capped it off with a touchdown, and then kind of went to sleep after that for a few quarters. They've got to be consistently better in each and every possession, I think, to win this one.
Yeah, Ohio State was so talented, obviously. So they got some new faces. Notre Dame has some new faces, but it's still going to be the physicality of Notre Dame. That first drive you referenced, Jesse, it was physicality. It was running the football. They got to be better and more consistent for a whole game. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Throws to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
The Buckeyes will punt this one away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up.
Entering play formation. Time. Normal. Middle. Over. Double bracket.
Offense in a bunch formation. To the air. It's Carr. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Notre Dame lines up quickly. He got a hand on it and deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to it.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Going to the running game. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. We'll send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge.
Going for it all. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
When the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play, timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. It just didn't have it there.
Under fire. He makes a catch. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
14 categories.
3rd down is money down, and they were money. Great job getting the football to your playmaker, and then watch, after the catch, making the play.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Coach suggestions.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Out of bounds at the 17. Big pickup there, not only in yardage, but it gives him some breathing room. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Carr. Rifles it down the middle. Makes the grab down the middle. And the tackle was made, but not before. That completion gets him 30-plus. He picked up a big chunk of yardage there, and there will be Irish jigs going in the stands.
Yeah, and a lot of excitement. If they can find these down-the-field explosive plays and find a wide receiver out there they can depend on, this offense can really explode and take off to a new level.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Notre Dame right back to the line. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Going right and going deep. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Entering play clock.
One of the areas they really focused on this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for Steve.
Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return, you do. And a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
Unloads to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Irish!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
We're already in the first quarter, but already we get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up here.
Oh, he's got some space. Got to be smart, patient, and great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the tight end. The Buckeyes get enough for the 1st down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, he got you 2 on 1st down. He got you 2 on 2nd. 2 won't get it done on 3rd. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here and stay on the field.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Fires to the big fella. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and flow. Nice job reading the defense. Beautiful.
Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
MTNY zone WK. Entering play call, concept, option, from a, go, player, from, shotgun, close. You have 6 options.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Gets the back moving. Hand off to the fullback. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Shotgun, single gap, you off flow, inside zone split, Aussie swirl.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
I'm not sure what kind of vexing and magic they're trying to conjure up here, but sending out the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Entering play call, 3, 4, Overchi there, Nickel. Tampadu, cover, double bracket.
They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Carr. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get there.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted, and now he he's up to 14. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Really tough on offense. Third and long, it's tough to know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incomplete.
There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Finds his tight end. Wide open spaces. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about this defense taking one back to the house? What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Ohio is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Peden Stadium, but the Bobcats have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over the Groupers. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Entering plate. Click over. Double back. Temperature. Cover 3. Cover 9. Show. God 3 doesn't match. 1 Robert Chris.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Toss to the outside. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Entering plate. Nickel 2 trap.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find.
Snags it down the right side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And another huge play in the passing game. Shades of Golden Tater, Will Fuller. That yards per catch can be off the charts.
I mean, you're talking about a guy that can go deep and make huge plays. I tell you what, this Notre Dame offense can be so great. If you continue to find that guy and he keeps putting up big numbers, everything else for this offense will open up and it will be so easy.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Carr. Makes the grab on the left. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
Entering.
They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing. And you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A great catch and run for 6.
Entering.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Person to play formation. Ohio, error, slot out. Quick slot out. Concept, medium pass, mesh HD corner.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got a little space. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal for them.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball, no matter how many times they spend the magic beat. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Peoples.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll move the wide receiver. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Entering Mesh HD concept. There are 8 formation. 5WR.
And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
That was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Listen, at this point, at the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football game.
Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Turning it on! And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Mesh HD corner.
The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. The quick out. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Effective offense has led the way, but a most effective defensive play there.
No doubt. Putting separation. Now this game's starting to get out of hand. Defense making plays like this. Offense continuing to score points. Hey, defense wins championships and apparently scores points.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead.
We have 7 options. 5-4. Return left is selected.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to pass, it's Sayin. He lets one fly deep. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. Opening play of the drive from the 39. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking to the big tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Oh, it's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able...
There he goes! He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Finds his big tight end. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a first and goal.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the deep.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Irish! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Getting aggressive here and going for 2.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Dances away. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Makes a grab for a big play. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Auction is set. Gate. There are 26 categories. You have 5 options.
He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
From the shotgun, the inside give. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He's got it on the run. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
And I like it. 3rd down and short, and this offense stays aggressive. And now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up in a 1st and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
There are 8 concept. There are Ohio. There are 5 categories.
They'll line up to go for 2. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Crosses the goal line for the 2-point conversion, and it's an 11-point game.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
Option double mug. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years, was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden takes.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Concept, Ohio.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
It's so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offense?
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Just a small return, but a big play.
Everything. God damn.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going.
They giving you everything.
He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Hell no, bro.
Unloads to the wideout.
Hell no.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
To the air on first down. Has to throw this off his back foot. And he ran away from the defense. Then take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot.
Entering play call, we have 7 options.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot. He's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody.
You say what, homie?
Entering play
And this one? Probably Penn State. I think he won the most natties in this league.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. Makes a connection.
He didn't beat me. He didn't beat me twice in the natty.
Got it out to the 41 with the first down.
He good. But he bounced around like once he wins, he'll go get somebody else. He good. To me, he good.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks. And you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses every year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin.
Look. Oh my God, that nigga.
Find his own players. Trying to take it back.
Dude, that's good. I should have waited on that.
Touchdown, Notre Dame.
What are you doing?
You got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good at coverage. Reading the quarterback's eyes, he'll make you pay. He did right there with that big 6.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by 11 over Georgia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it at the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. The give to the tailback. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line.
1st and goal, Ohio State.
Try to march their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Snares it outside. It's Graham. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Run. Coach favorite concept is close. You have 6 options.
This offense in dire need of a touchdown is 3rd and goal, but this is probably 4-down territory. Give to the fullback. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Empty and mesh white order is selected.
No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains.
Entering play call. Formation, concept, Ohio, there are 5 categories. You have 4 options.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Double mug. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Bob. It's a running room. It's a seam wide open. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. He'll toss it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first.
Kearney on the Jets. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And running running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
How about the response by this defense? You gave up some yards, so what? Bowed your neck now on 3rd and goal, 3 stops in a row when it matters most, forcing the offense into a critical 4th down situation.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
Here comes the heat. He's got it. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Smith. He's loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Looking left. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
You just can't allow that to happen defensively. It's 4th in California. You're in a big zone defense. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. You can't let them pick that up. Somebody's got to make a play on the football, swat it away, get the interception, get off the field. What are we doing?
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's running into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This late in the game in the fourth quarter, they're in 4-down mode every single drive in possession, trailing by as much as they are. So down here in the red zone, you throw an incompletion, no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again. Can the defense step up here and make a play?
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. And he throws another interception. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Options, cover 3 matches
and that's a
selected.
really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Might be calling a hot route. To throw, it's Carr. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. They'll go with a direct snap. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Utah State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Aggies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
And the coverage team able to wrestle it down. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a man, it's Sayin. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's going up top here late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here with a big lead in the game. They're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not
Options. Cover 3 matches selected.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He's dragged down to the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Right back to the well. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Play call,
and you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Snap it to the back. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the Sunday.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel